The US election has been watched by countries right across the globe this week. We want to take you to the first in our coverage of the global reaction to Joe Biden's win, becoming the 46th president of the United States. Let's bring in Olly Barratt, our correspondent standing by in London. So, Olly, how is this news being digested in just this immediate time that we've been watching the announcement on the American networks?
We're getting a lot of reaction from Europe already. We haven't heard yet from Downing Street and Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister. I'm sure we will do soon. We have heard from the leader of the opposition, Keir Starmer, here in the UK, saying congratulations to Joe Biden. Keir Starmer saying he ran a campaign on the values that we in the United Kingdom share. Decency, he says, integrity, compassion and strength. And Keir Starmer says this is an important moment for the world, a chance to reassert America's place as a force for good on the world stage. Nicola Sturgeon, the First Minister of Scotland, saying congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden and the history-making Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Guy Verhofstadt, a senior politician in Brussels. This is a dark day for populists and authoritarians globally who took inspiration from Trump's rotten ideology, he says. The Belgian Prime Minister, this illustrates the vibrancy of the American political life and its democracy. The Mayor of Paris, Anne Hidalgo, welcome back America, she says. Congratulations, she sends to the new president, the incoming president, and the incoming deputy president as well, vice president. While we're about to celebrate the 5th anniversary of the Paris Agreement on climate change, she says, this victory symbolises our need to act together more than ever. And one more I'll just give you, Themba, from David Lammy, the black British MP who is a member of the shadow cabinet here in the UK. Joe Biden defeating Donald Trump shows decency, generosity and that hope beat hate. He says this isn't just a win for the USA, it's a victory for the world. Let's work together to defeat coronavirus, climate change and the recession. In the end, he says, hope always beats fear. So really from across the political spectrum here on the European continent, this is a victory in the United States that is being warmly welcomed.
And as we wait for that reaction from the British PM Boris Johnson, it has to be noted that when Johnson eventually took over from Theresa May as Prime Minister, there were similarities drawn between him and Trump, being disruptors, if you will, being to a degree not what the establishment would expect, even in their attitude and approach to politics and daily topics. But what some had expected would be an allyship or a friendship to a degree never seemed quite to take off, did it?
I think that's right. And, you know, there are many in Downing Street who viewed Donald Trump as potentially advantageous as a president. He was supportive of Brexit. He appeared to like Boris Johnson, and that has led to a sort of received wisdom here in the UK that perhaps it would be bad news for Downing Street if Joe Biden won the presidency. Talking to people in Westminster, in government, I think that view is quite easily and rapidly debunked. There are many ways in which Downing Street, run by Boris Johnson, is excited by a Joe Biden presidency. We have COP26, hosted by the UK next year, was due to be this year, that next installation of the International Climate Summit. Downing Street certainly believes that a Joe Biden presidency is a real opportunity to work together on the issue of climate change, something that the UK government says it wants to show leadership on. There was also the sense in which a Trump presidency was unpredictable. Yes, Donald Trump was friendly to Boris Johnson, but you never quite knew what he would say or what he would do on any given issue. The UK government now feels it will know a bit better where it stands with regards to the Biden presidency. It's much easier to predict on a number of major issues. On Brexit, yes, Donald Trump was supportive of Brexit, and yes, Joe Biden will have real concerns about what Brexit means for the peace process in Northern Ireland. But that idea of a US trade deal with the UK, that was not in Donald Trump's gift. He would have had to get a trade deal through Congress, as will Joe Biden. And so that is not necessarily bad news for the UK as well. I think Downing Street tonight, privately, will be pretty pleased with what is unfolding in Washington. There's been a real a real reluctance to comment on what has unfolded in the United States in the last week or so. But now that Joe Biden is the president-elect, I think we will see wholehearted praise and congratulations coming from Downing Street, and I don't think that that will be something that is not real. That will be something that is genuinely felt inside Downing Street. Boris Johnson certainly believes that Joe Biden, if they can work out their personal relationship, is someone that he can really work with together, something that the United Kingdom can do business together with.
Olly Barratt with that reaction from Europe to the news that Joe Biden is now elected US President, the 46th US President after Donald Trump's run as president came to an end after just one term. Olly will touch base with you later tonight.